Hello and welcome back to Yvette's Quarantine Kitchen. So today I'm going to show you how to make some homemade body scrub, and you're just going to need again like 3 ingredients and also a mixing bowl and a jar or somewhere to keep it. Right, so for the ingredients, we're going to go for the coconut oil, organic if you can find it, for the oil. And then also a little bit of vitamin E. And you're either going to want to go for sea salt or sugar for the granules. And I'll go over that on how you're going to want to choose, and that'll be based on your skin type really, and also what you're going to want to use it for. So if you have a sensitive skin, the best thing is to go for a sugar granule, because that's not going to irritate as much because it's a smaller granule and it's not going to be as abrasive on the skin. So sensitive skin, go for your sugar. If you want something that's a little bit more abrasive though, if you've got quite dry skin, say something that is going to be for the feet, for example, then you're going to want to go for a salt granule because that's a little bit more abrasive, a little bit of a bigger grain. Also, salt tends to have another added benefit. It has a detoxing benefit as well, like drawing toxins out of the skin. So if you are wanting to use it for that too, then you might want to consider using the salt over the sugar. And then also, whatever scent you want, you can just add in whichever oil you want to go for, also corresponding to how you want to use it. Right, so let's get going. First of all, I'm going to add in my coconut oil, which I just heated up in the microwave for like 10 seconds. Maybe slightly too long. Yeah, literally, you probably only need to do it for maybe 8 seconds. But yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so maybe sort of 7 or 8 seconds in the microwave, guys, just so it's not quite as solid. See, I've done 10 seconds there, so it might just be slightly too much, but it's fine. We're going to add the sugar in anyway. So I've done 3/4 of a cup there. If you don't have cups, then just go for one of your small sort of teacups and tend to go for like 3/4 full, and then you should have about 3/4 of a cup. Next, I'm going to go for sugar. I've just got my standard caster sugar here, which should be fine. It's kind of quite a small grain. The reason why I'm going for sugar is because I've got super sensitive skin. I get really bad, you know, kind of like red skin if I go for a heavy scrub. So I'm going for the sugar over the salt. So what I'm getting here is 1 full cup. So I'm getting 1 full cup of the sugar. Now, a lot of people tend to say you have to use the brown sugar, but to be honest, I don't think it really matters. I think if you're just going for the sugar for the granule effect, I think anything should be fine. As long as it's not going to melt too much and you're still going to have some kind of grain in there, then it should, you know, it should be fine. And for the people who are just joining in now, hey Dave, hey Charlotte, hey Stephen, how are you doing? You alright, Kat and Norma? For the people just joining in, I was just saying what the difference is between using salt and sugar in your scrub. And basically, sugar is more for sensitive skin because it's less abrasive. Salt you might want to use if you're using the scrub more for more dry areas, like on your feet, or if you want more of an abrasive scrub. And also if you're wanting it for more of a detoxifying thing to draw toxins out of the skin, you can use it for that too. But as I was saying, I've got pretty sensitive skin, so I'm going for the sugar option. Then I'm going to do just a little bit of my vitamin E in with there as well. So we've added in our coconut oil and our sugar, and I'm going to go for 1 teaspoon of my vitamin E oil as well. I'm going to give that a little bit of a stir around just to add some extra benefits in there. A bit of vitamin E, moisturising. Okay, so that's your base. So you can see here I've got my base there. Now that will get a little bit thicker because I melted my coconut oil in the microwave, but you can see this sort of consistency. And then I'm going to go for orange and ylang ylang for my oils for the scent here. So the orange, I'm going to go for about 10 drops of orange. 1, 2, 3. You can go for anywhere between sort of 10 and 15 drops of the orange. That'll be fine. It won't be too overpowering at that amount. And the wild orange is great because it has like a purifying, cleansing property to it. But the smell is also one that is known to have uplifting properties for the mood. It's good for things like depression and anxiety. People who suffer from those sort of issues tend to find that it helps putting it in a diffuser, tend to alleviate those kind of feelings. And then I'm also going to use a little bit of ylang ylang. This is really, really strong, so you want to go light on this. You only want maximum like 4 drops. There, so I've got 4 drops in there. Any more than that, you're probably going to overpower it. And ylang ylang, again, is really great for a mood oil. It's got great uplifting properties, and it's also really great for the skin. Ylang ylang is known to have properties to help with oil reproduction in the skin. So if you suffer with quite dry skin, it's going to be really helpful for that. Okay, let's give it a smell. That smells really good. In fact, I think I'm going to put maybe just 2 more drops of my orange in. So I said between 10 and 15, I just put 10 in. So I'm going to put another 2 drops in. So I've got like 12 drops in of my orange. So that's 10 drops of orange and 4 drops of the ylang ylang. And once it's all mixed up, then you just pop it in your container. And you can do this same mix using the basic mix and use any type of oil that you want. So I've gone with the wild orange and the ylang ylang because I wanted it as more of a morning scrub, something that I'm going to use in the morning to give me, you know, an uplifting sort of mood, and also for the skin properties. But if you're wanting something with maybe more of a nighttime calming effect, you could put a little bit of lavender in maybe, or even you know, if you're wanting something a bit more minty, you could go for something like peppermint or spearmint. You know, it's entirely up to you. I'm just going to get a quick cloth. So you can kind of get an idea of what it'll look like. That's just half filled. I've not put it all in. But that will set a little bit more, and then you can just keep it in your shower and use it in the morning or whenever you want to. And it's as simple as that, guys, and you've got homemade body scrub. So before we go, I'm just going to let you know I've had a few requests from people over on, or from one person in particular over on my new Facebook group, which is you know, talking more about essential oils and how to use them, about how to use essential oils with dogs. So what I'm going to do is do a short video on that tomorrow. So we're not going to be making a product as such, but I'll just give you a little bit of a 101 on how to use essential oils and what's safe and what's not, basically. So if you want to tune in for that, then that would be great. And also just let me know if there's anything in particular that you would be interested in seeing, and I'll pop the link below for my YouTube channel, so you can go over and see some more videos of this kind if you've not caught up on them already. And also I'll pop the link in for the new Essential Oil Facebook group, so you can go over and check out what's happening over there. Alright guys, see you tomorrow. Bye.